Okay. Goodness, I have a lot of things on me that I don't need. Okay, I'm going to head on over to where I've been building. Hopefully it's still there. So what's been going on is in my spare time, I'm working on building my restaurant. This is a big project. And reason why I'm doing this is I wanted to. Oh, this doesn't belong here. I wanted to build it on PTS because I'm taking pieces of other homes and putting them together here. So why rip apart a perfectly good house if you're just going to, uh, you know, who knows, maybe this house isn't going to work out. But this is step one. What I really wanted was this view. I'm going to have a ceiling over this so that you actually can see what's going on. But this is what I've wanted to do for a really long time. Having a waterfall literally go under glass below you so that you can actually see it. But the next step, hopefully, EHT still has this saved. I don't know if it will. Good. All right. So I pulled part of another house apart. And I want to put it here. Yes, that's fine. Confirm. Current location. I love that, Cardi. The issue with that is whether or not you want it in the current location or where it was originally placed. And obviously, I want it where I am because I'm going to a different house. So pieces are missing because I put pieces away like a moron, but I'll eventually figure it out. So where are we in relation to this? Okay, so this should be, wait, let me make sure that, okay, where are my columns? Columns, the two most important bits. All right, let's go get them. They should be in Strident. So this should just be a chilled, laid back building session. I can answer your questions, but for the most part, it's just going to be a screw around and build day. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing exciting, just building. I did do a little bit of editing today of different, what was it? Oh, you know what? I was going to turn that light off, but I don't think I will. Hold on. All right, so what do I need? I need building components. And then I need these guys, platforms. Now, I don't know how many of these I'm going to actually use, but let's go back to Grand Topol. I tried this out in in Moon Sugar, but it didn't work because Moon Sugar, unfortunately, excuse me, does not have a good waterfall that you can build over. It doesn't let you. It's annoying. Deeply annoying. Okay, here we go. I don't know why Numism is there. All right, so let's go to copy paste. We'll do, actually I'll go back to where I wanted it to be. We'll see how it works from here, right? It's not going to come in the right direction, so wait, no. Here's the problem I ran into last time. Let me put these all down first of all. These 28 items. Okay, they're going down. This is what I'm talking about, though. Honestly, like sometimes it's just trial and error and making mistakes. And so maybe if you guys watch me making the mistakes, it'll be easier for you. Should have told my husband I'm streaming. But I didn't. I forgot. So hopefully he doesn't walk in with no pants on. So let me tell him, not that I think he would, since he's out in the backyard painting, but should he, it's probably a good thing to tell him not to. Okay. Okay, I'm streaming. There we go. Done. And hopefully that will, I can now close that, because unfortunately it dings and I don't know how to turn the ding off. It's really deeply annoying. Okay. I've tried in the past. Close up. Alright. Next, let me put this down. Where's the, these are what I need. Place these 24 items. Now, in case you didn't know, you could do this. You can just right click and hit place, and it, from your inventory, and it will place all of a single stack of items. That way, I don't have to deal with it. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way. When you build half of a build, it's gonna be weird unless you pull it all from the same place. This is super hard to explain, but imagine that you have half of this stuff set up like I do here, right? And then this is not like restoring a save. This is actually quite different from restoring a save. So you cut and paste, it's only about 3/4 done, you're missing the quarter. If you paste it and you're not standing in the same exact place where you had it before, where you were pasting it the first time, it'll screw up, it'll look weird. It'll be in 2 different pieces. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting all of this stuff down so that I can restore this whole thing. I cut and paste, and instead of pulling from my inventory, I want it to pull from the house itself. So what I do is copy paste, and then I go paste from house items, and I hit confirm, and I want it at current location. Now it'll pull everything that I already have up plus the new items that should be there, and it should build them in wherever I was, but it looks like, I think I know what I did wrong. So what I would do here is hopefully have it work if I do bring to me. There it is. There it is, it's underneath me. When you have oddly shaped items like this, where your entire build is quite strangely shaped, don't be surprised if sometimes you get where the hell did it go kind of thing. And what I'm going to do is grab this and bring this over here, because this is the opposite way that I want. I like to do a work with, move as a group, because I find it simpler for me to move things around by hand sometimes. So here you go. We have, it is rebuilding. I want to see if this is the way I want it. Look at it, it's kind of funky. It's not entirely built right. Unless I left those up from the last build. That's entirely possible that I left those up. Those might be So what do we do here? We'll take you, and we'll put you here. And you're gonna, the other guy's gonna move stupidly, but that's okay. See what I mean about that other one moving stupid? Okay, I like this. This'll work. So, okay. Here's the one that went underneath everybody. You need to come back wherever you are. Straight down, sucker. Are you that one? Hopefully you're that one. And you're over there, and you're over there, and what is all of this madness? What is this madness, I tell you? Now, the problem is part of the things that I just threw down before so that I could just throw them all down are now wedged into the side of my creation. The extras. So, I gotta pick those suckers up. It's probably an easier way. I just don't know. In case you couldn't tell, this is an entire separate build. What is that? You don't belong there. And you don't belong there. This was a build that I made for my Pariah's Pinnacle. And I've decided to take pieces of it and turn it into a resort restaurant. Resort and restaurant. And yes, I realize I'm undoing more than I'm doing, but there's a reason for it. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of those. Alright, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Since there's a whole bunch of them, I'll deselect everything. Then I want to do radius. Same as target. You're my target. 26 items. And I want to remove. Back into inventory. Because they weren't used in the build. What I did originally is I covered that ugly bit up here with it. Which I will find a way to cover that and not worry about it, but for the moment, this is fine. It's fine, really, it's fine. And we're gonna do the same thing again. Radius, same as item. Nope, wrong item. Actually, that was the right item. I don't know why I'm doing this, except that I decided that I figured, what the hell, right? You know, it's like, I'm doing it anyway. You guys might as well get to see the actual building. Why not, right? Should you actually want to? Okay. So the next thing is everything is deselected now. Now I can start working the way that I want to start working. All that stuff's just extra I can deal with later. But as you can see, there's sort of a basic outline of walls, a little piece up top, and a pool. And what I'm going to do is start placing a couple of other items, like I did want that platform there that went away. you in there. I'm not terribly concerned about how the white looks. I can cover over that with EHT. What I am concerned about is I want there to be a pool. And it goes from depth to not as deep. This is not a very deep pool. It's more of a looky pool than a swimmy pool, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm using negative space in order to create a pool. And that is something you will see a lot of people doing lately. And what I mean by the negative space is we're using actual items. Oh gosh, I have that one flipped, I think, to the ugly side. There's broken tiles on one side of these and it's not broken on the other. So that's part of the problem. Yes, I know I should be using precision editing, but with the distortion, I don't really care all that much. We're going to be putting stairs over some of this anyway. You know what we'll do? We'll do snap 2. I'll do a... turn you over to the nice side. Hi, fish meal. I'm just actually building, so I decided to do it on the screen, on screen, so that if I'm going to do it, I might as well have people get to see it. So let's try some, let's try some snapping, shall we? Okay, let's see if this works. So, hitting O, then you do snap together. I don't know if it's going to work for this. Snap, snap to snap. Yes, yes. Yes, that's... I still am learning this. Hey, that's actually helping. But that's why the problem, because I need a deeper pool. I need all of these to come up. Everything's got to get up a little higher. That pool is not deep enough. I need to see where I can go out to without being eated. There, that should work. You know, I'll tell you, no one ever believes me, but this is not easy. And it's so much of it is just, you know, trial and error. It's not that I know exactly what I'm doing, it's that I've fucked it up so many times that I actually know enough of what not to do. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so I've got 87 items selected. What I want to make sure I don't have selected, and looks like it is anything in the restaurant portion. So what I'm going to do over here is, you'll note it says will be unselected. So all of those items now are unselected, and everything else should still be green and selected. In fact, you can do things like this, like single item deselect, deselect that, deselect that. Something else over here is selected. I don't know what it is. What are you? All of these are selected? Are you kidding me? Oi, oi, oi. For this, we will use radius, select, if radius same as target. We're going to deselect you guys. And then I think that's it. I think everything else should be okay. I don't see any more green check marks. This is not how it would be for you, so don't assume that my crazy ass weird building is actually how it's going to be. This is just me being, I'm doing something rather strange, so don't think it's normal. This is more different. This is different. The best way I could put it. All right, so I'm taking the one item I want and scrolling it up. Scroll up, scroll up. I'm gonna put your stupid butt right here. We're gonna move this sucker out. Now the whole thing should follow. And it did. Now I can have a deeper pool. See? And I won't be eaten by any said fishies. So I would say yes. Uh-oh, it's still moving. What's going on? Something's selected that shouldn't be. Oh no! One of the things that was selected, I'll undo you. See, don't do that. I was messing with something that's still selected, and I have it so that all things will move when selected. So what we're going to do is deselect everything because we're happy where it is, right? Then you get stuck in an item, like I like to do, because obviously. This is not the easy way to start. This was not even my first time building a freestanding. I built a freestanding a while ago in my Pariah's Pinnacle, and believe it or not, this is actually it. I decided to take it apart. I took it apart and I'm using it in pieces of it to make this second freestanding I just figure. So I got a little bit of a gap there. I'll fix that. I have a ton of extra pieces of things that I could just stick there. I've just been feeling down, so I figured I could make things, and I could make things on PTS, so it's free. So yeah, we're pretending like that it looks good at the moment, because I don't really care. We're gonna make all of this aligned beautifully, but for the moment, we're not. For the moment, I am simply adding things. For fun and profit. We're still doing construction, so it's not really. I'm messing around, by the way. None of this is certain. I'm just throwing things down where I think they would be neat. That is literally all I am doing. Okay, let's try this platform thing again. Now, we do not want dirt. So you're there. And you're there. Now we're going to try organizing again. Align with that guy. Are you aligned? Yes, but you don't look right. I want to level you two, that's for sure. Level with you. There we go. That's what I really wanted, the leveling. That's all got to get fixed up. Always just do this. Actually, I kind of like that better. Why the hell not? And then we're covering up that ugly ass, broken ass wall. That is probably not how I want to cover that one up. I don't want to use these with the nice edging. Let's use the ones with no edging. Okay, the stone long. That's better. Now, totally, if I'm doing this for real, I would be using EHT. What I would be doing is I would be creating this first in this wall that I'm making. I would be creating it first in EHT as a flat wall, and then I'd put it up finished. But what I'm doing right now is a test, so I'm not really wanting to do it that beautifully, so I'm not concerned. I'll probably redo it, but I'm not even sure I'm going to keep this. So it's one of those things that, like, why would I bother with it if doing it right, if I'm going to just take it right down? And see, obviously this does not look clean or well done, but it's something. I like that. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take these 4 suckers down. And I'm going to make a single, we want radius same as target, that's right. And we're going to take, select like this. It says 4 items, that's what we want. Go into builds, item count. I always get this backwards. Oh shit, I need to measure it. Yeah, there's the measurements. Length, item count 4, length 4, and then the pitch is fine, and then the overall position is probably stupid, and the item spacing should be -1. Where'd you go? I hate that I never know where it goes. And that's why, folks, we have Bring to Me. Boom. There you are. And it's literally bringing to me in that I am in it. It is in me. Okay, we're going to pop one of these suckers up and see where it goes. So there's the rest of them. Okay. Oh, Lord, we've got flicker. I am not surprised. That's the problem with overlapping. When you overlap, you get flicker. Uh-oh, it's not going to work. It's going to redo that, what it just did. Hold on. Yeah, see? I have it in the wrong tab. I need to have it in the select tab, not in the build tab. Not slot. There we go. All right. As I said, we've got now. Why are you doing that now? That's wrong. How'd you do that for? Oh, stupid. Okay. I don't know what I did wrong there, but whatever. I've got flicker. I'm going to have to probably fix the flicker with precision editing. Although it looks okay. Changes small. I'm gonna do forward. Back. I see things over there I don't like. Back. Okay. And you need to move somewhere better, smarter. Like here? Yeah, that works better. Okay, and you need to come forward a little bit. There you go. Oh, I like that. That looks good. So we're going to deselect. I have a hotkey for it, but you could do anything you want. I use one of the parentheses, the weird ones that no one ever uses. So I do that. And then the siding of these pools also is very unattractive. So if I have enough, I would like to side the pool with this fence as well. At least on the sides, because the centers, each end should have stairs. I mean, you get up on a pool, you're going to want to have stairs. So again, we're testing this out before we do it perfectly. Making sure that it looks right. Looks pretty good. I don't have enough. We'll use another fence instead. I don't feel like buying or getting more. We'll use these. And we'll use them upside down. Beautiful. Perfection. Okay. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, probably 4. We'll give them 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna do, I'm not gonna take the chance of selecting things I don't want to, so we'll do single item. Select 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go into builds and we do measure. Confirm. All right, I don't care where it went, but length again will be 4, width 1, length, width, height. Item spacing's correct. It remeasured it. And what bring to me actually puts me inside it, which is really frustrating. I know why he did it, but I'm really tired of getting stuck inside things. There we go. Am I still stuck inside it? I'm still stuck inside it. Somebody actually asked him to do that. It's for reasons. So I appreciate that, but it's also really annoying. That might be my creation over there. No, it's here. Good. And we're gonna move his group. So what I could have done is during build, I could have flipped this sucker, and in fact I will do it 180 degrees. See if that works. Build. There. Beautiful, right? So now I'm not using that icky look inside. Let's see how that works. We need to bring it out a little bit. Did I actually do this the right set length in a single try? That's absurd, but it looks like I did. It's creepy. That's creepy, Karen. Why did you do that? You should not have done that. Did you see what he did? he got out of... He came out of his formation. That's not proper. They should have all moved. This is deeply irritating. Tell you what, we'll put it back as that. Then we'll do this. And that should work. Or not. Sometimes, man, I just don't know why things happen the way they do and why they don't. I can't even pretend that I do. There. That's right. Except it's too far in. Come on out. Come on out just a little bit. There you go. Nicely done. You are ugly. Don't be ugly. There we go. So that looks perfect. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna deselect those four. Actually, what we're actually gonna do, go into copy paste. We're gonna clear the clipboard. We're going to copy the selection, but not cut it. And then we're gonna deselect everything. I just know that Cardi at some point is going to see this and be like, oh my god, why are you doing it that way, you lunatic? Why aren't you doing it this way? It's so much simpler. Because he's done that to me before, and he's probably right, but what else am I gonna do, right? Alright, so I have 4 of these in my inventory already. So what I'm gonna do is, now that I've copied it, I can just go into copy paste, go paste from inventory, confirm, current location, voila. I have a second one, which is also right on top of me. This is getting really old. You know, sometimes I don't even know how I figured this stuff out. Like, I don't know how I figured out EHT. I know I had a lot of help from Cardi over time, but this is still just so much more complicated than I thought I would ever be able to manage. But somehow I managed it. And now I'm able to help some other people with it, you know? Sometimes. Now these need stairs to get in and out of the pool, otherwise it's not going to look right. Do I have stairs? I don't think so. So, fuck it, let's load some. We're on the PTS, folks. Alright, first things first. Is this saved? This is not saved. So, we're going to do all items. We're going to do all items. Confirm. And we're going to do this as selection name. I've learned something. Use the freaking date. That is something I should have done from the beginning. So 6/17/20 build. And then we're going to hit save. And now it's saved. Alright, and that's if the PTF goes down, I can just reload this sucker. Alright, so the next thing I need are stairs. So, stairs, we've got these. I want to buy, oh, those are the Elsewhere ones. I want the Eleanor ones. I want the small ones. So we'll buy, purchase. Okay. Purchase. Confirm. I think I'll need 4. Oh, crap. And great. Good job, Kara. Now I can place them. Now we have a pool with a proper stairway. This is not up to code, however, because a proper code would have a railing. But I have limited shits to give. Hi, Nayarasa. I am building a restaurant. Slash resort. It sort of starts up here with the glass floored restaurant portion, and then this doesn't look so good, but let's deselect everything, and I'm gonna fix these floors. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to. Thank you. I'm trying really hard, but it's like, you know, it'll look better at night, unfortunately, or when I get a roof on it, you know. With a roof on it, it'll look really good. Let's see what I can do about a roof. For now, we can just stick a platform up there and you can see what I mean. But without glare from the sun, it will look a lot better. I'm literally not building this to look good. I'm building this to cut out glare for the moment. There will be a better view. Although it's still glary. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But it's because the sun is coming from the front. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll get a solution in place, and then we will see things properly. But for the moment, this is just to cut out some glare. I don't know, there's glare everywhere I look. But the idea is that you will see water coming through it, especially as the lights go down and as I get more lights in there. I had a whole bunch of conservatory vines that I was going to put in there too. One of those vines down there. I forget. But it'll light up, it'll look right. Everything will be fine. But this is just a start. Let me show you what that looked like when I had it up in Telgallon originally. I was very proud of it. So I know it can work. This is what it looked like up in Telgallon. See? You can see all the way down. So that's what it looks like, or will look like, hopefully, one day. Thank you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna replace these with bridges. I really like the Elsewhere bridge, even though it doesn't quite go. But maybe I can make it just work for the time being. But it doesn't really go at all. See, this is why I'm building on PTS. Save myself some real money, right? Because now I didn't spend money on something that doesn't look right. But it does work. It gets us across. Now I'm thinking about getting rid of these arches. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move things. See if I can do this right. If not, I can always fix it. And what we're gonna do, we can move them as a group, so I will take this guy and we will put them right here. And hopefully everybody else will move. You know, it's about a 50-50 chance that things will actually work when you use that. It's really kind of annoying. I don't know why it acts that way. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. Are you selected or not? You are not. Were you selected? Yeah, that's why. You weren't even selected. Okay. So be it. Hopefully I didn't turn this the wrong way. That's better. Although it does seem a bit off. The fountain seems a bit off. There we go. That's better. That's probably not the fountain we're going to go with. What we're actually probably going to go with is the Eleanor fountain. This sucker. Either that one or this one. No, the Eleanor one looks best. We'll just lower you a little bit. You're a little too tall, so we'll just make you just right. Be right here. There you go. Lit up, you're gonna be a beauty. Come on. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We come and go. We come and go. I'm trying to decide whether I want fence or no fence. But it would be easy if it was what I use. Red, golden, red, golden. Every day is lots of what do you think? I think it's better. Oddly enough, I think it's better with the fence. Strange. Maybe those fences are all too high. Maybe I should lower all of them to this level of just floor height. I don't know. certainly dangerous. I mean, we're in a pool area and somebody could just slip and end up impaled. But this is not reality, so... I can do this. That's true. That's very true. Alright, so let's test something. Let's see how it would look if I managed to... Alright, so first of all, nothing's selected, so I can move this sucker properly without messing anything up. There you go. Now you actually finish off the wall. Where you didn't before. Okay, that looks right. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select you, and you. Then I'm going to hit O for organize. Say level with this guy. Yeah, that wasn't leveled. Not at all. Don't lie to me. I see what you're doing and you're lying. Let's try that again, shall we? Or, wait. We'll do it this way instead. Go change these items. Level group with target. That one. There we go. That's not a group, guys. That's a single one. It's really frustrating sometimes working with EHD. Sometimes it's wonderful, and other times I'm like, why does this not work? So those things are all selected. Change these items. Level each item with target. You are the target. What in God's name is happening? Where did this one go? Why did that happen? Where's this one? They all scrunched up. That is so weird. I do not understand. Sometimes EHT is on crack. I swear to God. That should not have happened. Really don't understand the crack. Should not be smoking any. I could be organizing this too and snapping to it, but not at the moment. I won't. Come on. Are you gonna make me learn snap too? Fine. That's not what I wanted to snap, but thank you. I want to snap this sucker here to this guy. I hate everything right now. I hate everything right now. This used to work. I have no idea what's going on even. I don't know why this is happening. We used it to work a million times and now it's just being a bitch. Stop being a bitch, will you? You know what? You, I'm gonna use Precision Edit. How's that? How's them apples? I'm just gonna say screw it in a second and just leave it like that for the moment. And stab everything in the face. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stab everything in the face for fun and profit. Alright. This is what I'm actually gonna do. What? Why are you all different heights? That ain't right. Alright, 0, 330, got it. I know I will eventually get this sucker to work. I just don't know when. We'll figure it out. Doesn't work. That's not working the way I want it to. Come on. Fuck it. Fuck it in the face. Fuck it. This is what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna measure. Then we're gonna build. 4. Upside down is fine. Do a pitch 0. Nice. Then we're gonna move as a group. And just starting over. Wow, look at that mess. That's rough. That's not supposed to happen. See what I mean, though? They just do what they want to do sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and I'm not really sure why. Like, sometimes they move perfectly, they all go along for the ride, and then other times they're like, no, screw you. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Alright, that works. Alright, let's see how it looks. I'm happy with this somewhat. It's coming along. I think I know what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna just completely change everything, but that's okay. 'Cause that's how I roll sometimes. Do I have any on me? I think so. This is not what I would use, but I'm gonna test something. It's barely there. I hate doing these. Let's try a stairs instead. No, that's not very good. How are we gonna use that for stairs, huh? Not enough of a pitch there. Not enough distance between them either. Let's do 0, 0. Well, that's not helpful either. There we go. But I only want it with one. Hello, little fox. I'm just messing around on PTS. Messing around. Building something silly on PTS. Yeah, that doesn't work, Hardy. It doesn't do the right level. You need to do the proper distancing, or what's the point? Oi, oi, oi. Now I need to figure out what the distance should be. I messed it up by hitting something while it was working. I can't do spirals to save my life. I want to do a spiral staircase, but I suck at spirals. I have spent so much time trying to figure out spirals. I'm just gonna undo this. I think PTS is crashing again, which would be really bad because cancel. Really cancel, really. Oi. Let me get out of this house. See if that helps. Nope, not letting me do anything. This is really bad. I knew it. I knew it. Let's hope I didn't lose too much. If I lost too much, I will has a sad. Yeah, that's if you do it by hand, right? I think I might do it with the limestone ones instead, like the stairs ones from Eleanor. I have a bunch of them I could use. Excuse me. Oh look, I didn't lose too much. Good. I really just lost this stupid thing that was broken anyway. Alright. Structures. Go away. Alright, let me see where I put my... Well, I don't have Deco Track on. Crap. Well, I can guess. If I put stairs up, I can add the restaurant with the glass floor on the back, rather than and up a bit. I'm not sure what I want to do. I have a confused. For the time being, could always use one of those suckers. And one of those suckers. And then these are the things I was thinking about using. So that solves that. At least a little bit. Some stairs. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with these guys, if anything. I hope this is gonna work. Been trying to work on it because it's my restaurant, you know, for DDA. The next contest is the June 22nd for the restaurant. But I'm just, I don't know what it is, but I've been so down, and I figured if I just turned my brain off and did a little building instead, that's gonna look like shit. I'm gonna have to fix that. Then maybe things will be better. Lots of weirdness. The shapes are off. Things are off. I'm gonna have to fix them all. You upset me. Nope. What were you? 273? 230? No. So 240? That's it, 240. Okay. That looks about right. So are you also 240? You should be close. Yeah, 240.25. That explains something. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful! Try 330. That looks better. You are what? You are what? 329. Uh-huh. Now you should not be weirdly angled. Why are you weirdly angled? I hate everyone and everything right now. I don't have a clear head. I think that's what's going on, is that I don't have a clear head. If I had a clear head, I wouldn't be making these kinds of mistakes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I also kind of want it, like, ready to go, you know, turnkey. Stick the key in the lock and boom. I've got it. I just need to paste it all. That kind of thing. But I realize that's unrealistic, so I'm just gonna... See, you miss the contest because you always work on passion projects. And the thing is, that's honestly what I should be doing. I should not be worrying about contests all the time. I should be working on passion projects, things that I care about. But I don't. I worry about contests because I have a hard time with coming up with what I even want to do. You know what I mean? It's like always a little bit of a difficulty for me. So who knows? This is all just temporary. My house is not going to look like this. Yay! Good. This wall can come off. Oh no, still not there. Fences. Stairs. Where did my stairs go? There they are. We use a little bit of limestone in our lives. Just me more time, what do you mean? It does have a short build time. It really does. And it's a little frustrating for people who, like me, who, I mean, especially with the new short little ones, like the little quickie builds that they're doing now. And, you know, I feel bad when I don't enter. And I shouldn't, because what it's doing is it's eating up time that I could be used on a bigger project. And instead I'm just I shouldn't be feeling bad, but I do. I like DDA a lot, but that is a problem, I think. And I feel like I'm not being good to myself by worrying about that. See, it's doing it again. You're fucking doing it again. I have told Cardi about this problem. It's absolutely driving me nuts. So let's just try this again. Look at the sunset out here. It's really something else, isn't it? Alright, that's obviously aiming the wrong direction, but that's okay. I can work with that. No, not you. You. Closer, closer to what I want. Yes. Not you, not you. You can go over here. And you can go down a bit. Down a bit more. It's kind of backwards, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I kind of wish that I mean, he just started with the new system, so I kind of feel shitty saying, I really hate this new system. You know, I kind of want to give it a chance before saying, you know, this is just too much. There's too much stuff happening too often. You know, you're killing me. Now, I don't know if this is the way that it's going to stay, because I actually wanted this to be over water. So this may not end up me being where it ends up, but we can see how it looks in a... No, see, it's got that concrete bottom, so you can't get away with that. Sucks. If it didn't have a concrete bottom, it would be much better. But I will have a roof eventually. I just haven't figured out what I'm doing with it yet. Let's see how it looks. If it looks terrible, I'll move it. It looks kind of weird, I'll tell you that. It's definitely off center. Maybe if I put it on ground floor instead of up there. I think it might be better off on ground floor. Let's try that instead. I don't know that up there is gonna actually work, because it doesn't do a lot of the things I wanted it to do. Are you over the water or are you in the water? You're in the water. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's kind of wild. Check it out. It was like splashing the water. Even though I wasn't in it? No. Okay, it didn't work. But I think this is going to work a little better. If I can center it properly, I think it's going to look better than it will up top. Now, you need to move so that I can fix this. This is dead center here. So you move here. That should be dead center. Take out these poles. This could work. I could futz with this and make it work. It's becoming less and less what it originally was, and you know what? That's okay. Ah! That I did not want to undo. That I didn't want to do, rather. Come back. You look like shit, so let's get you hidden. Come and go. I don't know that that is actually needed because of the fact that it actually kind of looks good without it. This looks wooden. Like you said, just throw it anywhere. Don't worry about it. So I am just throwing it anywhere and not worrying about it. So some of this is going to look like shit, and I'm well aware. So I apologize for that. Fuck it. I'm getting rid of it. I have it saved, so if I ever want to redo it, I can, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think I can take the elements I liked about it and put it into this house differently. Yeah. I wish writing was easier for me. Like, I'm trying to do more creative stuff here because I feel like if I allow myself to be creative here, maybe it'd come out right in my writing, because my writing, unfortunately, is just not. That's what's wrong, is that this shit's on an angle. There you go. It's just not coming. It's just not coming to me. I wish it did, but it isn't. Like I'm writing and then I just don't know where to go with it, because it's just, it's not like this where you can just throw shit together and have it be pretty and go, oh, it looks pretty good, I'm done. You know, it's gotta like have meaning and shit. Well, yeah, it's a writer's block slash not sure what I want to say, if that makes any sense. It isn't even just a writer's block. It's not being sure what I want to say or how I want to say it. I've been working on a Civil War book for a long time. I have a ton of research done, and my soul is kind of battling itself over whether I want to do just factual or not. Well, it's hard to say, because that's the thing. Like, if you're dealing with real people, which I am, is it really right to say how or they felt about things, or what they felt about things? Like, if I don't know. You know, I have a lot of journals about some of the people, but not all of them. And I feel like I'm kind of, like, part of me is getting stuck on the idea that I'm not, sort of, but, I mean, I don't know. See, I'm just having trouble all around with it. It's, I don't know what to do about these. I know that people have figured out options with that, but I don't know what to do with them. No, I'm writing a book. I was going historical fiction. In fact, I went zombies, believe it or not, because I was trying to deal with death and grief and loss. Stick a leaf on it? What? I don't get it. A leaf. What kind of leaf? You mean a plant? Some sort of plants? I guess I could do that. Could also do a fountain. Whoa, what are you doing there, fountain? Yeah, I'll stick things over it. What is wrong with you, fountain? There's something seriously wrong with that fountain. Look at it. It's like nowhere near where it thinks it is. That is so bizarre. There we go. Now you're fixed. That was so odd. I can come up with lots of little things to put over it, I suppose. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'll find options. We'll see. So yeah, basically it's, that's the problem I'm having, is I'm feeling guilty about writing about it now. Like, I spent so much time trying to figure it all out. Now I feel guilty about it. It's like, oh, crap, you know? I don't know if this is going to work, so I'm just tossing it out there. But I feel guilty that I'm ascribing emotions and feelings and stuff to real people. What do I know? Not much. That's true. Decorative. That could work. It's true. We should cover that up. This one? Yeah, that does kind of go, doesn't it? That looks good. Well, I don't need the stairs out then. Why is this one coming all the way through? You shouldn't be on this side of things. You should be... No, not you. You. I don't know. I don't know why it's being stupid. This fence must be in. There we go. Oddly. Everything's gonna have to be fixed. I'm gonna have to run around and fix all the angles and all the directions until everything looks just right. But for the moment, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's a good point. It does seem to solve the problem, doesn't it? Good job. Thank you. I think I end up sounding like, sometimes I end up sounding like a report. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen with magic carpet. Sometimes I end up sounding like I'm reporting rather than I'm actually like, you know, saying things properly. I don't know. I've tried it both ways. I've tried it with imagining, and I've tried it with, you know, not imagining and just sort of reporting. Tried it with a lot of different things. But it seems that, to me, that I didn't even think I was speed running, honestly. not intending to. I don't know why it's... It might be because it's so laggy. Could be that. Also slower though. Boo hiss, slow. I kid, I kid. I'm going to put trees and stuff in this section, so it's not going to be completely useless. I'm just doing this in part to see how it looks, but also that needs to be moved in. That should be moved in. Good enough. Good enough for just eyeballing it. What does that mean? Congratulations, is that for... What does that mean, actually? Not to be rude, I actually just genuinely don't know what that means. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What is it? I don't know. Screen Captain. Never heard of it. Sorry. But congratulations, no matter what. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. I'm sorry. I didn't... You know, I really only watch a couple of streamers most of the time, and it's generally, you know, if I had a lot of trees, it won't even freaking matter. It won't even freaking matter. No one will even notice, except for people who are obsessive compulsive, but I might just go around and fix all this shit. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I'll save it again, I guess. I rarely watch Ninja Monkey. I watch maybe a couple of people, you know. I watch, generally I watch Hammy, a couple of builders. You know, not a ton of people. It's nothing personal, I just don't. Curious about something. I'm gonna do something completely stupid and crazy here, right? But I'm tempted to see how it would work. No, I'm not gonna try this. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Let me export it. So, generally what I do is copy paste. I would do clear clipboard. Now I'll copy the entire selection. I will do import export, and you'll see some text here. I hit Control C. Now I open up my WordPad. I'll hit Control V. Save this as second version without the restaurant. PTS without restaurant. Save. Then what I'm going to do is clear this. We're going to go revert it back to this save. Do revert to last save. Confirm. And then to fix the items missing, a lot of them might be in my inventory. Yeah, this is neat. It's one of those things that makes EHT so incredibly helpful. You know, like if I change my mind and say, oh my god, I don't want to do it that way. Well, now it's back to the way it was. So now it's fully exactly back to the way I had it when I saved it. So this is back, that's back, and in fact, it has all that, plus it has these guys in the back that I added that weren't part of the original build that I just stuck on the back. Oh look, it combined the two because I had them in the exact same spot. That's pretty funny. It actually doesn't look horrid. It's kind of amusing more than anything. Alright, so we're going to do copy paste. We're going to export again. Wait, I gotta click the copy selection. Copy, export, and then Control C, and then I'll open a new document. New document. Great. Control V. Save it as PTS version with glass floor. So now I know if I go on to live, I can just import this sucker right in. And what's nice about it is it actually has it even tells you what you need. So I'll show you real quick. I'm so glad I have display capture set up. That's what it looks like. So, if I could, where's view? Okay. If you can tell here what it says, this tells you exactly all of the items that you need to make that entire thing, and then it gives you the instructions of how to insert it. You just copy the code and you use the same tool I used, but you do it with import instead of export, and you get that. So that's a really cool system that Cardi has. So, you know, I don't even have to do it this way. If I didn't want to, I could import it from the Lua, but I personally like doing it this way. So let's log out of this. Or actually, I should probably quit. Yeah, it's really handy. And then I can, ow, I can end up, oh, this is my screen. Oh yeah, yeah, it's all with EHT, absolutely. That's how you do it. You import, export, super easy. You just use the tool and boom, there you go. Let me see if I can get the main server. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm trying to see if I got an answer. I sent a request to fix something on an add-on, and I was hoping that I was heard, but I don't think so. Now that I've decided to use that particular now that I've decided to use that property that way, I need to move all of my plants to a different house because that's where I store all my plants. So I need a 700 slot house to keep all of my plants. So that'll be fun. As in not. I know a lot of people are really upset about the fact that they can't enter the Skyrim contest because they're not on NA. I mean, they're not in the proper countries for it. Spain, Italy, I know Ireland, etc. Can't. Parts of Australia. Because of the laws between everything. But people are really upset, and it's like, well, not much you can do about that. Alright. Swankery is making an A-frame. Jesus. You're killing me. Alright. I'm gonna get going, so thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad I could show people how to build at least a little bit with EHT. And I will talk to you tomorrow. So have a good one.